This is Sonia with SEH Unlimited. I just wanted to let you know the video that I showed you earlier, I was going to be doing a little bit more work on this piece here. This is a cell phone holder, and I had a pouring mishap, so I'm having to fix it a lot. And so I got it in here, so it kind of sits up there like so. Let me pull this back so you can see the whole thing. Kind of sits up there like so, and I have glow powder in it, so it'll be a nice little night light. It's kind of cool. And so the thing about shaving or having to sand it, because I messed up the back of the pour, the thing about having to sand it is the dust gets everywhere. So for all of you that have ever gotten a new pillow or mattress that came in one of these little baggies, I am trying this, but I put it here. I can still see my product, and not near as much dust goes flying all over the place. All right, so I just did that. Hi! I don't even know if I need all of this, but at the same time, it's better to be safe than sorry. Because although I don't have dust all over my items here, which saves a lot of time cleaning up all over the place, but I still have dust on my hands and on my shirt because the opening is over here. Cool thing is it has a clear plastic top so I can still see through it. Most of my dust is collected in the bottom of this, and as this is glow-in-the-dark powder, I don't know, might try to add that to something, but because I made a mishap of when I was pouring it, this makes it look a lot better. Clean it off here, alcohol. Anybody see my paper towels? Anybody see my paper towels? Uh-oh. Where are my paper towels? Always a good idea. They say never buy paper towels in bulk. But you know what? When you run out, they're there for you. Okay, so I've sanded it and I've washed them off a bit. You see I still have a little bit of shiny there, but I'm not really concerned about that because this is the back side of that piece. I've put in a couple of grooves because essentially what I wanted to go for with the glow-in-the-dark powder is I wanted it to light up the back and then have a gold shimmer on the front of this. But because I had a whoop-de-doo, I had to polish the gold off. So I got some channels here, and I'm adding some glow-in-the-dark here to make this back shiny. And, you know, maybe enhance this too. And I'm adding orange. Yes, I do have gloves. Oops, sorry. God, I can't wait till I get a new camera. But I gotta find one. The last two I bought did not work for me at all. I've always used my phone, and as you saw with the other video, my phone doesn't take that great of night shots. Now, again, they recommend using 25% glow powder. But I'm not going to put, because 25% would be like up that part. And that's a lot. Because the glow powder, what it will do, what the glow powder will do is like pancake mix. You put too much powder into it, then it won't work right. Won't act right. I guess it's kind of like me. It won't act right. And for those of you who know me, so I probably put, I'd say probably like an eighth. And see the color, that nice rich color there? Now, and I can add some more here. And I just do it because I really like this color. Because that should shine up nicely. Now I just want to make sure I get the whole back of the piece. I don't want to flood it, but I don't want to have to re-sand it, so I want to get it all over and even. And I probably should just be using a paintbrush, but I'm not, so there. All right, so little kid told me this joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? to get to the dummy's house. Knock, knock. And this is where you say, who's there? Go ahead, I'll wait for you. The chicken! In other words, this kid called me stupid and I didn't even realize it for like a minute or so. Finally, his dad looks at me and goes, my kid just called you stupid. But you know, that's A-okay, all right. What I like about kids is they come up with little jokes and stuff like that because they want to be laughed at. They want attention just like all the rest of us. And what I do like is that even though he's pre-teenager, he's still a kid. You know, it's like, you know, he's not out there trying to do all kinds of crazy stuff and be an adult. This kid likes Hot Wheels. I am so in love with the fact that this kid is still a kid. And I'm just getting over, making sure I dust over the sides a bit. And yes, I do still have my hot box. Am I using it for this? No. Because there's no point in turning on the thing and setting it up. Not like I really have to. It's just sitting over there. Anyway. But it's like this probably with the weather today, this will probably be done in a couple hours. Then I'll be able to just trying to get that groove in there. Now I think I will. Get a brush. Get a brush. Get a brush. Get a brush, 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 brush. Brush, brush. Make sure I get the inside of this. This is going to be, I'm imagining that this is going to be so cool. Okay. And also, anybody else who does resin out there, tell me what you do for cleaning up your station. It's like, I have, God, I love how, look at those sparkles are just coming through. I have some denatured alcohol that I spray stuff down with. I have a little container that I can put my utensils into so I can use, reuse. Now, remember those channels I was telling you about? What I'm going to do is put some more powder in there. I'm hoping that what it will do is like be super light just in those two little channels. And I do hope you watch, like, subscribe, watch my videos when they come out. Like I said, I'm new to this. If you go to my channel, I put a little bit of my history up there today. So, I'm trying. And I put a little bit of my history up there. Okay, so, we're done with that. And I am going to do, because I want this portion right here to just be super duper bright. And it is so hot in here. Now I have all that. What am I going to do? So I've been having a real issue making the spice grinder, which is this bad cowboy right here. So I watched a video on it today. Let me go grab another. Silicone mat. These are so handy to have around. First thing, spray it out, make sure there's no dirt in there. Gonna have to find a better way to clean those too. What's that you say? Oh, were you telling me to bring them, send them to you so that you can clean them and send them back to me? Haha, ain't I funny? Looking, funny, looking. Okay, so the cool thing about the alcohol, a couple things it does. Number one, cleans your molds. Number two, if you have bubbles, if you have something that's light, like I got over here with this, you could actually spray it with the alcohol and it will stop your bubbles. And just remember, people, I am new at this. So if you think of anything that you think I could benefit, any information that you think I could benefit from, please feel free to share. If you like, send me a video. I'm one of those kids that were raised by a TV. Okay, so we are going to try this. Okay, so first things first. Pour it in there. Can you see it? Okay. Second thing, you go in each one of the little cavities with a toothpick. And you get the bubbles out. And you can use your hot gun. Let me go grab mine here. Use your hot gun. I just got this one at Harbor Freight. I like it because it can stand on its own on the back side. It didn't cost me an arm and a leg. I'm just a poor black child here. No, that is my line actually. But just that in there, you see these bubbles coming up? Now the thing is, because these are teeth, the bubbles, you have to actually pull them out of the bottom. Otherwise your teeth are going to come out like they have cavities. And then when you go to grind your spices, it ain't going to work. And for those of you that asked, my wife is doing a lot better. She's back to walking. For those who don't know, she broke her hip at the beginning of COVID. And then in the beginning of 2021, we had a tree fall on our place. And it took 4 months for us to get back in the house. But you know what? That is the beautiful thing about life, is it has its ups and downs. And all you have to do is not let it knock you out. You know, if you feel like, oh, there's a bubble right there. If you ever feel like you need some unsolicited advice, call me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll give you some unsolicited advice. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, yak. Try to be funny. But I'm just getting comfortable. Once I'm comfortable, yeah, in this format, you know, at my regular job, it's like I work from home now. I don't have anybody that I can go entertain with my unsolicited advice. Let's see, you got one there. And you want to make sure to go into all of these. You know, if you're doing a dark colored, if you're doing a dark colored resin in here, then what you want to do is pour some clear resin or something, because you want to be able to see down in the holes and see if there's like down here. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but I can see them. See that? See that? Pop the surface bubbles. Now, the cool thing about using the alcohol is if you do it right, it kind of has a thin layer on top of the resin, and when bubbles look like they're getting ready to come up, instead of just sticking down there, it will force them up and force them to pop. Now I have 91% alcohol and I have denatured alcohol. Now this piece here I'm doing because A, I have the extra resin, B, I haven't been able to get these pieces to come out right, so trying to teach myself how to do them. Okay. Boom, 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 da, 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 da. Okay. Round the sides. Round the sides. Here we go. Okay. Gotta do the little divot holes. Yeah, there you go. Maybe after I'm done here, I'll take you for a walk around and see what I'm growing. I would like to be able to figure out how to grow ginger and turmeric. It'd be nice to just have that ready to go any and all times. But I got different types of raspberries. Come on. Come on. Nobody wants you in there. Yeah, you're not invited. That's right. Get out. There you go. And I tried doing the thing where I just poured a little tiny bit in, but these holes were too small to sit there and just try to make sure it only went in to one little hole, one side at a time. There's more bubbles. You know, for those of you who get your spice grinders, you know, just so you know, these are not the easiest thing. Now, if somebody has a much easier way, please, please, please share. You know, that's what I could do, is I could do videos showing my projects, and then when my projects are done, I can create another video called updates, Ooh, this is getting hot. It's starting to settle. Now, one thing about using wooden sticks with resin is that the wooden sticks also carry air, and that will put air down into your product. So what you can do in lieu of that is you can, once you've used the stick, let the resin dry on it, then you can continue to use it and reuse it. I missed an area on my little, on the phone cell phone holder. Just a tiny little area. Man, this looks awesome.